We are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing this amazing morning? Happy Tuesday. It is freezing. I am wearing shorts and I am cold, y'all. I am cold. Look who's here. Look who's back. Hey, y'all. Good morning. I miss you all. I haven't been on camera in like forever. Well, being on camera for Coffee with Nikkie and forever. But we are here and we are back. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Feels a little weird, but we good. We good. And today we're going to be talking about Q4. We're going to be talking about prep. I have a whole readiness checklist. And if you want the checklist, I am going to send it to you. Just let me know and I should have had it in my DMs. Matter of fact, I am going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. Let me write that down. Put the Q4 checklist in the DM. So I'm going to do an automated DM, and so you'll just have to put checklists in there, and then I will send you the readiness checklist. But we are going to go over the checklist today because I want you all to start planning. I want you to all start getting everything in order, get your house in order so that you can get everything going. I know I'm like behind the gun on all of this. I got to get myself together myself. So when I'm speaking to you and I'm talking about readiness and preparation, I am also speaking about myself as well. So I'm there with you. I'm in the trenches. So let's get into the building and see who's here first. And then we're just going to jump into everything. I'm trying to like move everything because you can see me. Usually I could be a mess and be all over the place when y'all can't see me, but I can't do that right now. So I got to get my life in order. All right, so let me check who's in the building, and then we're going to get right into it. Let me know if you are ready right now. Do you have a plan? Right? Do you have a plan for Q4? Do you have a plan for Q4? And do you have your holiday plan going on? I know I do not. I do not know. I know for my body cocktail bar, I'm for sure going to do holiday scents. Am I going to personally sell them on my website? Not sure. But let me know if you have any plans to do holiday scents, and did you order and all that type of stuff? Let me know in the chat. And while I'm waiting for y'all, I'm going to check and see who's in the building. Good morning, Sheila from VA. How are you doing this amazing morning? She said, good morning. It's Tuesday's tips. Hey, every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Love that. Thank you so much, Sheila from VA. Now, y'all, I need y'all to go on ahead, and if you don't see somebody who belongs in here right now or who's usually in here with us, go on ahead and tell them come on over because we are here. I realized that I did not put up the schedule for the week. I only did Monday. So you may not have received the notification, but we're here still. So good morning, Michelle Robinson. Good morning. Long time no see. I hope all is well with you. Hello. Did you listen to yesterday's show? Yesterday's show, we were talking about the Canadian Etsy business owners and how they are struggling right now because they had stopped postage coming into the States. So check and see what you need to do, how you need to pivot. There are other service providers that you can use, but I don't know if you're on Etsy, but I know that they said that Etsy stopped their shipping labels coming from Canada. So I don't know if it's going incoming, but I know for sure they were saying that a lot of the Canadian business owners are now having to find other ways to supplement their income. So let me know. Good morning, Christina. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. And you already know.
You better thank a union member.
You better what?
You better thank a union member.
You better thank a union member. You better thank a union member. Listen, y'all, I need 50 people on my Facebook group. I need 50 people on my Facebook group. Once I get 50 people on my Facebook group, I am going to be doing challenges. It's my AI. It's the Brand Lab. It's called the Brand Lab. It's to help you. It's designed to help you to get the brand that you see in your mind, to help you create content that looks amazing, and to help you to connect with your audience. So if you are interested in that, I need y'all to go to Facebook and go to the AI Brand Lab with Nikki. There is another AI Brand Lab, but this person posted in January and never posted again. Well, they posting now, I think. But either way, it's the Brand Lab, the AI Brand Lab with Nikki on Facebook. So if you have not joined it, I need y'all to go on ahead and join it. Good morning, Melly Mel. I keep reaching for my mouse and I realized I didn't even plug it in. Let me plug this thing in. So usually when I'm doing stuff, y'all don't see me in the background, but I got to get it in order. All right, here we go. All right, good morning, Melly Mel. Melly Mel is in the building. Melly Mel said, good morning, party people. Party people. It's Terrific Tuesday. Ow, it's Terrific Tuesday. Good morning, and you know she said this.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like button.
Hey, hey, hey. It's party time. The girl is back. The girl is back. Let me see. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yolanda said, good morning, family, and hit the like button, y'all. So y'all already know.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like button.
Share this out, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Oh, I don't have enough green screen behind me. I need to put a green screen behind me, or I need to switch places, but that's neither here nor there. The girl is back. Good morning, Jaleesa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Let me see. Hey, Metame. Metame had to get me together early this morning, honey. Listen, Metame. Good morning, Metame. She said, hey, y'all. Hey, okay, I see you. Yes, the girl is back. She is back working on a plan now. Honey soap will be the main event for me. I love that soap. I absolutely love the honey soap. It is so good. And the scent lingers on your skin. I love that too. Absolutely. Metame says, yes, I'm finalizing some things. It's almost time to celebrate my 1-year anniversary. Let's give you a round of applause for that. I love to hear it. And you're doing so much. It just seems like you've been here for so long. You've been doing a lot. I'm so proud of you. Super proud of you. Yes, I'm on Etsy. Thank you for letting me know. I had no idea. Yes, girl. They said, let me, I have some notes over here. According to Etsy, effective August 29, 2025, there will no longer be, okay, that's the minimus. 1 second, wait a minute. As of August 2025, Etsy also suspended the purchase of shipping labels for U.S. bound packages from carriers like Canada Post due to evolving global tariff policies. Etsy removed U.S. shipping labels for Canada Post and some other carriers. Let me see. I'm just trying to make sure I give you all of the information, girl. Yeah. So given the complexities, legal requirements, and poor experience, many postal providers will be suspending DDU service or changing delivery options to the US. In light of this, effective August 25th, Etsy will be suspending shipping label purchases on Etsy for Australia Post, Canada Post, Every, and Royal Mail for US bound packages. So if you are using Canada Post, we're gonna have to look for other options. But I mean, it's not hard. They said that you could still use let me see. For Canadian sellers, Stallion Express. You can use Stallion Express, UPS, and FedEx. Well, it says it has more. It says ShipStation, Chit Chat, Stallion Express, UPS, and FedEx. So you probably won't be able to get your shipping labels from Etsy, but you can still ship to the US. It's not saying you can't ship, but it's saying that they suspended it. So maybe you can use these other carriers, and that'll help you to get your stuff through. But yeah. Hard times, hard times. Sheila from VA said, I watched a video on making gold foil labels. Got my laminator machine yesterday and will get my foil today. Hey, still have to order labels, but I'm on my way to gold foil labels. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. Congrats, Tony. Yes, congratulations. Michelle says, that's messed up. Time to get my website back up and running. Yep. I mean, it really sucks because I mean we're neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Like I could understand across the pond, but we're neighbors. Like you could literally just jump right over. So that's insane. But you know, what are we gonna do? We have to roll with these punches and do what we have to do. And since we know there's some things that we have to do, we got to figure out some workarounds. And it doesn't mean that it can't happen, and it doesn't mean that it doesn't suck. It does, but we just have to work around it. So we were talking about that yesterday. So just a heads up to you. Just a heads up to you. All right, y'all. So Q4, I am going to be giving you a holiday business readiness checklist. So if you have not yet started planning, I know some people like, Nikki, it's still September. Why are we planning? It's early September. Why are we planning right now? Because you want to make sure that you have a plan in place. You want to make sure that you have a way to not be stressed out. A way to not be stressed out, have a plan, make sure that you reinvigorate your audience because some of us left our audience on red and we haven't spoke to our audience in a time, okay? I know because I was like, oh no, I need to wake up my audience again. I need to start sending out emails. I was like, the last email I sent was it wasn't long ago, but I'm like, I'm not as consistent as I need to be, especially because I need them to get into the habit of opening up my emails. I don't want them to get in the habit of not opening or seeing my emails or seeing it and then overlooking it or it goes in the spam, whatever. I want to make sure that I wake up my audience so that when it is time for me to put out these holiday things that we're about to do, that they are informed. So if you have to start waking up your audience, that's one of the main things that you want to do. I'm saying, you know, in this area right now, you want to make sure that you start sending emails, you start warming them up so that they can get reintroduced to you, so that they know what you have coming up. You want to make sure that you start doing that, right? So we got to start waking up our audience. So I need somebody put in the chat. I got to pick my chair up, y'all, because it keep on falling down. All right, so I need y'all to say, wake up in the chat. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You got to wake up your audience. You have to wake up your audience. I need y'all to put wake up in the chat. So one of the main things we need to do, because if our email is golden and everything that we do is going to revolve around us owning our list, we have to make sure that we nurture our email list. We have to make sure that we are wooing our email list, right? We can't just leave them and be like, oh, well, I'm gathering all these emails and you never send them anything. If you're gathering all these emails, then you have to make sure that you are letting people know, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You can do this with automations. You don't necessarily have to you don't have to manually send anybody anything. You know what I'm saying? You can automate these things. You can have you should have an automated welcome series. You should have an automated VIP series. You know what I'm saying? Like you can automate all of these things, and you can also schedule out your emails. So if you know that you want to send out your customers, you want to send out an email once a week, schedule out the email that you want to send out once a week. Right? What do you want to talk about? Maybe one email is going to be about something they didn't know about you. Maybe one email is the new things that's about to happen. Maybe the next email can be you asking them questions. Like maybe you send them a survey, like what would you like to see? What sense would you like for us to have? Those type of things. And then maybe the next one to be about the sale that you are about to do, or something like that. But that is 4 different types of emails that you can send to your audience and schedule that out every month. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be sitting there struggling like, oh, I forgot I got to send my customers an email. Oh, I forgot I need to send something to my email list. Oh, I forgot I had an email list. We do that, right? And so if you think about it in that way, you can go on ahead and craft out those emails. Again, use any AI platform that you want and say, I want to plan out my emails for the month. I want to send out an email and I always give y'all ways to prompt, don't I? I want to send out an email, especially if you use Nikkie GPT. I want to send out an email once a week. I want to nurture my audience. I don't want it to just be about selling. I want to inform them. I want to make sure that I ask them questions, and I want to make sure that I let them know about this new thing that I'm about to do, or this sale that I'm about to do. Let me give you some details about my business or what I want to do or what my goals are, and then I need you to craft me 4 emails that I can send out to my audience. This is my tone. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like these are my dates, and let AI do the work and figure out what you're going to do. Then tweak it so it can sound like you, of course. Tweak it so it can sound like you, and then schedule the emails out. That way, that's one thing that's off your plate. You're still staying connected to your audience, but you don't have to be hands-on on it. You're still able to speak to your audience in a way that's going to be like, it's not just about a sell. They're not just throwing products in my face. They're actually speaking to me. They're actually giving me a DIY. They're actually giving me something that I can do for my dry skin. They're actually telling me some tips. They're actually telling me to check out this video that may help my child's eczema. They're telling me that, maybe I should start doing this. Here's a daily affirmation or affirmations for the week. Those type of things. Send these things out to your audience. They can appreciate those things. Those things are priceless, and they cost you nothing, and it's priceless to your audience. This is valuable information that you can give them, right? Because if you're giving them this, then imagine what's going to happen when they actually purchase from you or whatever. So you want to make sure that you are nurturing them and you're wooing them, you're being romantic, and you're dating them. Okay, so that's what you're doing in your email list. You're dating and romancing your email list. Okay, I need somebody to put romance in the chat. Romance in the chat. You can't just one night stand them. You can't just one and done them. You can't just treat them wrong. You got to treat your people right. You got to treat them right. Do me right. You got to do your people right. You got to do your people right. All right. Let me see. All right. Yes. Wake that list up. Wake them up. Good morning, Martini. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Miss Kim. Don't I tell you when the West Coast come in, they come in together? Good morning, Miss Kim. How you doing this amazing morning? Yes. Romance your audience. Good morning, Sharice. Romance your audience. Good morning, Miss Anita. Ow, Miss Anita. What? Miss Anita. Good morning, Miss Anita. Yes, romance your audience, because you cannot just decide, I'm not going to speak to them. I'm only going to speak to them when I have an email list. I'm only going to speak to them when I have a sale. Listen, good morning, Jean-Vie. Listen, you can't just speak to your people when you got something popping. You got to make sure you warm them up. Don't you hate when people call you and they only call you because they want something? How many of y'all don't like that? How many of y'all don't like that? When people only call you, somebody calling, you be like, what do they want? They only calling me because they want something. They not calling me because they want to check on me. They're not calling on me to see if everything is good with me. They calling me because they want something. How many of us know people like that? Good morning, fam bam. How many of us know people like that, or is it just me? Do I just know people that just call you when they want something? They don't call you any other time. They're not calling for their birthdays. They're not calling to make sure just you are right, period. They calling because they want something. They got a problem and they need you to fix it. How many of y'all know people like that? Because I know I can't be the only person that knows somebody like that, right? And when people call you, now maybe you would want to help them, right? In your heart of hearts, you like, I really do want to help you. But then it's like, wait a minute. You know, when I need you, you ain't around, okay? Because when the people have problems, your customers, when they have the problems, you know, they're dry skin, or they need a candle, or they need something for a party, or whatever, you ain't around, right? You only pop up when you feel like popping up, right? Same thing with the people that be calling you, right? The people only call you when they need something. They not calling you for your birthday check in. They not calling you see if you need anything. They not calling you for any. How's the kids? How's the wife? How's the husband? How's everything going? They not calling. Do you need a little help with your business? I see that you're doing big things. Do you need some help with that? They see all of these things happening and they don't check in with you. They only check in with you when they need something. Don't that piss you off? That's what you're doing to your customers. That is what you're doing to your customers. So stop waiting until you have a sale to communicate with your audience. That should be said, oh no, it's not just you. Listen, stop communicating. Just think about that. If we don't like that, you know what I'm saying? We don't like that with anybody else. Let's not treat our customers like that. And I need y'all to put that into perspective, because then it'll help you to move a little differently, right? Because now we're just looking at it like, oh, that's just my email list. My email list is for me to send out sales. My email list is for me to make sales. My email list is for that, right? To inform them of the things that I got going on. But it's never to check in. And that's how we're looking at our email list. And we got to stop looking at it like that. We have to start looking at our email list like it's a golden egg, right? This is our thing. This is our list. This is our people. We own the list. And we have to make sure that we nurture it. The same way you have to nurture a relationship. You have to do some check-ins. You got to have your date nights. You got to have those times when it's just, you being intimate and all of that other stuff. You got to do those same things with your audience. You have to do those same things with your audience. Why? Because it makes them feel valued. It makes them feel seen and heard, and that's the goal, right? You want somebody to hear you, to understand you, to pay attention to you, right? And not you just be another sale to them. So think about that when you think about that now, not when. Think about that now and think about it from this point on. This is how you're going to look at your audience. I need to romance my audience. I need to woo my audience. I need to date my audience. I need to make sure that my audience is okay, right? You have a spouse. You got to make sure they're okay, right? Things may not be going right. I need to check on them. I need to see if everything is okay. How you feeling? You good? Do you need anything? Can I help you? How can I serve you? This is what we need in our relationships, right? So we also need we also need to keep that in mind when we're doing what we do for our email list. We have to nurture them. We have to romance them. Okay. Let me see. People like that are just like telemarketers. Listen, you got to make sure you talk to your audience. Speak to them. Hey, what's going on? We haven't heard from you in a minute. Is everything okay? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Don't sell them nothing yet. Everything is okay. We just wanted to check in. Da-da-da-da-da. And then send them something next week and the week after and the week after. Just like that. Just like that. It's easy to do once you get into the habit. It's easy to do once you start getting into the habit. So you have to romance your customers. You have to nurture your email list. Somebody put nurture in the chat. It is just not about you gathering the emails and then after you gather them, there's nothing that you do with them. You gather and nurture. Be a gather nurturer. Be a gather nurturer, okay? You have to nurture your audience. Okay, so somebody put nurture in the chat, and then we could get to this ready Q4 holiday readiness list. So put nurture in the chat, please, and thank you. So first things first, and again, I'm going to put this in, I'm gonna send it to you in your DM. But if you, I'm gonna put the words up. Sorry, I'm gonna put the words up. I'm thinking through it because it's how I do. I'm thinking through it. I'm gonna post, and then I'm gonna tell you to comment a word, and then I'm gonna send you the list. Okay. Nurture your audience. Thank you so much, Miss Anita. All right. So for Q4, does anybody have any goals? Does anybody have any goals? And if you don't right now, I put you on the spot. Sometimes I hate when like forums and stuff like that. I know answers and I'm like, but as soon as I see a question, I'm like automatically, I don't know if I'm anxiety, I don't know what it is, but I just freeze. So I just asked you about your goals. You may not have even been thinking about your goals right now, but take some time and think about it, for the rest of the week or whatever, and start writing some things down. They might not all come to you at the same time. You might, you know what I'm saying? Like it may come to you one day and you have one thing and then something else hits you because you saw something and you're like, oh yeah, that's what I want to do too. Oh yeah, that's what I want to do too. So just take some time, write down your goals, but make sure you put them somewhere where it's going to be visible, and think about the goals that you want to accomplish for Q4, right? How do you want to finish off this year? What do you want to accomplish? And make sure that you, again, we always go into SMART goals, right? We always go into SMART goals because it makes it easier to see the end goal. It makes it easier to see that we have a plan and a strategy to get there, as opposed to just saying, boom, that's the goal, right? The selling more than I did last year ago. Yes, it's definitely a goal, but let's make it more specific, Sharice. Let's make it more like, okay, I want to sell 50% more. I want to sell X amount. You know what I mean? Like, let's put a number on it, and that way it's easier for us to get there. And then I was listening to Lala, and Lala is killing it. Y'all know Lala Milan? She is killing it on TikTok, and she goes live every morning. And so she was talking about, when you set your goal, make sure you set your goal and let that be the base, right? The goal is the base. That's the minimum, right? So once you hit that, you want to exceed that, right? You don't want to just hit there and just land there. You want to hit that and then exceed it. And because that's going to keep you encouraged to keep on building, right? And so I want to share that with y'all as well. So if you have that goal, make sure if you can meet and exceed it, right? Meet and exceed it. Don't just hit the goal and be like, oh yeah, that's it. No, hit the goal and why not? Why give up there? Why not keep on going? Why? Let's see how far we can push this thing. Let's see where it's going to take us, right? So let the goal be the base. So what are your goals for Q4? If you have any, you can say them. If you're thinking about it, say, Nikki, I'm thinking about it. Just let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. I'm definitely sleeping on my email list. Listen, stop sleeping on them people. Stop sleeping on them. You want to clean it out too, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. My goal is to get my perfume out. Goal is 500 bottles. Let's go. How many bottles are you selling now? Now, listen. I don't want to say go ahead and get attainable, whatever. If you're gonna do 500, how did you get to that first? How did you get to that first 100? Right? And then now what do you need to do? So whatever you was doing to get to that first 100, you're going to have to double, triple, amplify whatever it is that you was doing before so that you can get to this 500. Where do you need to be? Who do you need to collaborate with? Who do you need whose hands does this perfume need to be in order for you to sell 500 bottles? We got to think about that plan, right? I need y'all to think about the plan. What we gonna do in order to get there? There's a process. There's some things that we got to do. What do we need to do? But please put your goals in the chat. If you don't have them, say, Nikki, I'm not there yet. And I'll check back in with you probably at the end of the week. But you want to make sure that you set your goals. You're going to write 3 measurable sales or engagement goals for the quarter. What are you going to do? I know some people said they're going to show up more on TikTok. Show up more on social media, go live more on social media. They're going to do ads. Some people everybody has a different plan. Everybody is going to have different results. But whatever it is that you need to do, start writing these things down and put them on your schedule so that you can do them. Schedule out your discipline, right? If you know that you struggle with your discipline, schedule it out. I know I don't want to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning every morning to get on the bike and to work out, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Why? Because I know that it's important for me, because fitness is, if you know, my fitness is important. I'm getting up there. I'm about to be 50. Your girl about to be 50. So I gotta make sure that I'm doing what I have to do, because I want to be here for a long time. I want to be here for a long time. I feel like I have things that I want to accomplish, and I can't accomplish them if I'm sick and I'm lazy, right? I got to make sure that I have enough energy to do the things that I need to do. So this is important to me. So since it's important to me, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do it if I feel like it, and I'm gonna do it if I don't. Right? I'm gonna do it if I feel like it, and I'm gonna do it if I don't. And if I have a problem with being disciplined, if I know I'm struggling, I gotta schedule it. Let me see. I just released this Sunday and sold 10 that morning, but I need to go hard. Yes, indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, Basie. Happy Tuesday. Nurture, not nurturing leads to indifference. Okay. And apple cider vinegar soaps too. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. All right, so the goals. I need y'all to think about it. You don't got to put it in the chat if you are not ready. But your goals, you need to set your Q4 goals, and you need to also break down your goals. Again, we always say break your goals down. This is why we do a roadmap, right? Because we want to be able to see there's small destinations on the way to get to the big destination, and so you want to make sure that you're celebrating them and that you see that you're moving, right? Because if you just see the end goal, you don't see the movement, and that's where we get lost and stuck. We get lost and stuck because the goal seems so far away, and we don't see what we've actually done to the progress that we actually made to get to there. So make sure that you are setting your goals. Again, I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about this, because I told y'all from today on, we are talking Q4 and holiday season. That is what we're doing and what we're doing for the new year. So from here on out, this is what we got, right? And you also want to think about how are you going to share your offers? What offers are you going to have? Are you doing bundles? Well, what kind of bundles are you doing? Are you doing holiday gift sets? What kind of holiday gift sets are you doing? Let the people know what's in the holiday gift set. Start getting them excited about the gift set. Start boxing it and making, putting your labels on and making it and showing it and getting people excited, making it provocative. Get the people going. So you want to make sure that you lock in your offers, decide what you want to do, and decide what you're bundling up. What's the sales? I already shared with y'all Price-O-Matic. Price-O-Matic is one of my absolute favorite tools to use to price your products. It also shows you where you're making profit, where you're losing. If you want to bundle up, if you're going to do a sale, what you could get it on a sale off a percentage, or if you buy one, get one free, or if you're doing whatever, it shows you if you're going to make money off the sale, right? Because a lot of the time we put a sale up and we just think that, oh, okay, we just put 30% up, and then we don't realize, are we even making money? Are we losing money, making money, or breaking even? What are we doing? And so Price-O-Matic really shows you how to look at the numbers for you, right? It shows you everything. It'll show you how many multiples you want to do for your products. If you want it to be 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and then it'll show you how much money you'll make, your profit. It'll show you your profit margins. It'll also show you if you wanted to do bundle deals, if you had commissions, like if you have affiliates and stuff like that. If you gave them X percentage, this is how much you'll make after you do give them their percentage off the products. It also shows you if you're going to do a sale, what type of sale you're going to do, and it shows you how much you can make or how much you will lose or whatever. And also it has a lot more information, like if you wanted to do like your wholesale and things like that. So all of that is there in Price-O-Matic. So like I said, Price-O-Matic is very near and dear to my heart. I don't know if there's anything like Price-O-Matic out here. I know Inventory was close, but not exactly it. But yeah, Price-O-Matic is that thing. You get it from Lucky Break Consulting, and I'm not telling anybody to go on ahead and get it, because when I got it, it was a one flat rate, and now it's subscription based. So I'm not telling you to go and get it. I'm just telling you that it works for me. I'm telling you that I absolutely love it. And I think you can do crafty base as well. Again, I'm not familiar with crafty base, so I'm not going to say, oh, go ahead and get it. But from makers, I hear that it's pretty decent. I hear that it's good. So if anybody, does anybody in here use crafty base? Let me know. Do you use crafty base? If you use crafty base, put it in the chat. And let me know if it's good or whatever. On the other hand, like I said, I love mine. I love my Price-O-Matic. And if you took my Price-O-Matic class, you know how easy it is for you to get all your numbers and everything in that. So get your offers together. See what you want to bundle up. See what the sale is going to look like. See if it's going to be profitable. How many do you want to have? Do you have the stuff that you need in order to create these bundles? And if not, what you need to do. Sheila from BA said, I just signed up for Crafty Base. It's $25 a month. Oh, well, let me that's a little, let me see something. I think mine is $18.99 a month. But the only thing is that they're not there working on it the way they used to. But the platform works itself. Lucky Break Consulting. Wait, let me get it for y'all. Lucky Break. Oh, it's right here. I could have just went to Price-O-Matic right there. The website is still up. It used to be, it's $18 a month. It used to be, I forgot how much I paid for it, probably $200 for a one-time fee, but that was a long time ago days. But here you go. Lucky Break Consultant is $18 a month. So if you want to save a little buck or two, you got that. I will be entering my inventory in Inventory this weekend. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Good morning, Big Meech. Look what I'm wearing, girl. I'm wearing my Coffee with Nikki shirt. Big Meech made this, y'all. It is on her Etsy shop. Excuse me. Yes, please and thank you. Please and thank you.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button.
Right, y'all. The next thing that is on my list is to thank you. The next thing that's on my list is to prep your content. Listen, if I didn't teach you anything else, I taught you how to prepare your content. I taught you how to use AI. I taught you how to create your own mock-ups using your own whatever containers or whatever, you know, your person. I told you how to create your person, put your person on the shirt or whatever on the person, how to make it look realistic. If you missed my classes, then y'all need to sign up for the next one, or you need to join my Facebook group. But I definitely showed you how to create the content, how to create something that you didn't have, your mock-ups, so that you can already put that thing out there. A lot of the times, the things that stop us from getting out there, the things that stop us from putting that product launch up is we're waiting on supplies, or we're waiting for us to have made the thing. And so I showed you how to do it without even having the thing. So if you have an idea and you know that you want to do a t-shirt, and that t-shirt, you don't have the t-shirts ready, make a mock-up. It looks as realistic as it would look in, you know what I'm saying, in person. It looks realistic, right? Showed you how to make labels. You struggled with labels, showed you how to create your labels, right? So there's no reason why you wouldn't put your content up early. So start planning out your content. What does that look like? All you need is prompts. All you need is an idea and some prompts, and you can do it. You got the platforms. I shared with you plenty of platforms, how you could do things. Everybody should know what they're doing. Everybody should be able to plan out this content and not wait until you have the product so you can take product photos, right? You can take product photos after, right? But let's launch this thing whatever date you say you want to launch it, let's launch it on that date. So we're no longer waiting until we take the pictures and make the products. We're going to do it ahead of time. We're going to do it ahead of time. And when you have it or when you're making it or whatever, share that, right? Because y'all already know what to do. Y'all already know. And if you don't know and need help, let me know. Let me know. Thank you. You're welcome. Loving Price-O-Matic. Let me tell y'all something. That Price-O-Matic is no joke. No joke. I absolutely love it. Big Me said she loves that I'm on camera. Yeah, she was coming for me too. It's about time. There she go. There she go. Why you can't just be right? I was gonna text you if you wasn't. Here you can get your coffee with Nikki t-shirt. Y'all want to represent the squad? Y'all make sure y'all go to Etsy and go to Michi's Craft Corner and get you one of these. Okay, rep the squad. Rep the squad. Yes, I do. Thanks to Coach Chantel's class. Yep. Because I love you. I get it, girl. All right. So does anybody in here have a problem with creating a mock-up? Mock-ups go for anything. I showed you how to put labels on your product, even though you didn't have, like, I taught you how to create your mock-up in Canva and just put the label on it, and which effortlessly. There's no excuse for you to keep on prolonging things because you have the tools that you need at your hands. Does anybody have a problem with mock-ups? Put it in the chat. Do you have a problem with mock-ups? Because if you do, then that's another conversation, another class, another, maybe another free class. Do you have a problem with mock-ups? If you've taken my class and you know that you can create your mock-ups and you don't have to wait until you create a Halloween t-shirt or until you wait until you create a Christmas candle because you already know you have the tools in order to create it without the thing, let me know. Let me know if you need help. If you need help, let me know and I will write it down and we will get some mock-up classes going. Mock-up classes. Because you should not be waiting until the last minute to say, oh, I was waiting for all my stuff to come in and now I'm going to launch my thing. Or I had to delay my launch because I didn't have my pictures ready. Or I had to delay no, we're not delaying anything. We're going to get it up there and we're going to get it out there. So whatever it is that we need to do, whatever mock-ups we need to create, we're going to create it so that we can create our launch plan around that. Right? Got you, Jean-Vive. We are going to create our launch around the mock-up, okay? Because we're not going to wait. Again, it's not saying that I don't think you have to wait until you have the product done. A lot of the stuff that we put up looks like the other stuff that we have. So for candle makers, a lot of your candles are in the same glass, in the same vessel. They just have a different label. And we sitting there waiting for these labels or the label this and the label that. Well, let's make the label and put the label on the jar. Or if you feel like you want to take the picture, right? You want to take the picture. Nobody knows that particular scent is not in that jar. Put it on something you already have. Nobody knows it. And then you create your Christmas scene or you create your fall scene or you create whatever you want to create for your setting, your environment, for your atmosphere, for the picture. And then you going ahead and start taking the picture. Nobody knows but you that is an apple candle in your pumpkin, you know what I'm saying, with your pumpkin label on it. Nobody knows that but you. So stop waiting for those things so that you can get, oh, I want it to all be right. That's one of the things that you don't have to wait for because that is making you procrastinate. It's making you procrastinate and it's taking too long. So just put the label, slap that label, your new label on whatever that thing is. And if you're waiting for professional labels to come, okay, this is a little tip for y'all. If you're waiting for professional labels to come, but you can print out the label yourself, print out that label, cut it out, put it on your candle, and take the picture. We don't have to wait for the professional labels to get here. Yes, it's going to look different. It may have a different kind of, like it has a coating on it or whatever. That's fine. If you got glossy sticker paper, use your glossy sticker paper so that you can create that label, put it on that jar so that you can start taking the pictures. Right? If that's how you want to do it. If you don't want to create an AI generated mock-up, then make sure that you use what you got to do what you need. Right? We do too much overthinking. Use what you have and make it happen. You have fall scents now that I already know what my fall scent lineup is, but I'm waiting on my labels. Guess what you could do? Print them labels out yourself. Print a label. You could print out one or two. So however many objects you're gonna have in the picture, and put it in there. Put it on there and take the picture. Nobody's gonna know but you. Nobody's going to know that that's not the scent. And nobody's going to know that that's not the label. Because when the labels come in, you're going to put the real label on there. And you're going to send them that. They don't know that. Right? So we got to stop making things harder than they got to be. Right? Stop making things harder than they have to be. Big B said that saved me because I used to be the one having to delay my launches because of lack of pictures. Yes. And now you can put the pictures on the models that you want. So if you want the person to look like you, the person could be you. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that the person can be you. Put the t-shirt on you. Or put the t-shirt on your ideal customer. And I don't even know why I did that, but put it on your ideal customer. Create your ideal customer. I showed you how to create your stock photos. Put the t-shirt or whatever it is on them. You want to make them hold a candle, they could do that too. You want it in the bedroom. The bedroom looks a certain way. Listen, we don't need to have the budget for the locations because we could do it. We could do it on using AI. Right? And this is what I mean when I say use AI to help you enhance your business, right? Not to use it to replace anything or replace ideas or whatever, but if you know in your mind that you wanted this person to be in Bali and you don't have a budget to be in Bali, your prompt could be in Bali and your model, your stock image that you created could be there. And she could have the candle on the table. It could be all of the things. And you can start creating these images so that you can start setting the pace and the tone for what you are about to release. Right? If y'all with me, say y'all with me. And I know sometimes I be jumbled up, y'all, because I be passionate and I have so many things that I want to say. And I may not get my complete thought out there. So let me know if y'all following me. Let me know if y'all following me. Thank you so much, Christina. Christina said class was everything. Yes, yes, yes. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. That has saved me. Got you, got you, got you. Sheila from VA says, question for fellow candle makers. How much stock do you have on hand or do you make them as they are ordered? So that is for all of you candle makers in the building. Christina says, I would love to take some natural lighting pics, professional, etc. I ain't got time for that. Listen, you know what you want it to look like. Make it happen. Make it happen. Right? Okay, y'all. Y'all following? Y'all following? Okay. That was a gem. Stop procrastinating. Stop delaying your launches. Stop saying I have to wait for this. I have to do this. No, I'm showing you exactly what you can do again because the people don't know. The people don't know that you created that model and put that t-shirt on that girl and put the logo on it and you don't have that thing in stock right now. They don't know that. They don't know that, again, they don't know that you got a cherry candle or a mahogany antique wood candle and you got a pumpkin spice label on the top. Unless you got some embeds or something like that on top of the candle, then I would say going ahead and do what you got to do, right? But even if you do have an embed, listen, even if you did have an idea and you like, you know what, it's easier for me to just create these embeds or I have these embeds already. Listen, put it on the candle you already have. No, again, nobody knows that is not that candle, right? So if you had a candle and it's in the vessel that you're going to use, but this has been sitting there for a while, hasn't been selling, I can go on ahead and take my embeds that I wanted to put them on top of this candle, put my little holiday fall pumpkin spice label on top of this, and who's going to know that that candle is not a pumpkin spice candle? Who's going to know that that candle is mahogany antique wood? Nobody. Nobody but you. Right? It looks good. It shows that it's the candle. That's the way you're going to make it look. Nobody knows that but you. Right? So we can stop procrastinating and stop delaying and prolonging these launches and start doing the work and start getting this stuff done now. Right? Y'all with me? Good. Good, good, good. So again, I need y'all to say y'all with me in the chat. And I want y'all to think about that when y'all creating these holidays scents. You may have some things that's been sitting on the counter, sitting on your shelves, and they haven't sold, and you had an idea to do pumpkin spice or pumpkin latte or whatever these pumpkin scents that y'all like to do. Listen, do what you gotta do. You want to put a little orange, it take you no time for you don't have to do what. See, here I go. Mine going all over the place. It take you 2 seconds to melt some wax down to make an embed. It's going to be unscented anyway, right? 2 seconds to melt down this thing, dye it orange, paint a little green leaf on the top, and then take that little pumpkin and stick it on your existing candle and pop that thing right there on the top. Nobody's gonna know. Take some pictures if that's what you need to do. That is it. Put it in your hand. Do whatever you need to do. You can show yourself putting a little pumpkin on it. Something new's coming. Pumpkin spice is coming. Where my pumpkin lovers who is waiting for pumpkin spice season? Because it's here. It's arrived. It's arrived at 11:45 candles. It arrived at Cat and Bella. It arrived at Flow Essence. Are you ready? Nobody will know that that is not a pumpkin spice candle. Nobody will ever know. Let me see. Jaleesa says, during the busy season, I keep a minimum of 24 of my bestsellers in-house at minimum. Okay. Mock-ups are a great idea to ensure all of my pictures are the same as far as lighting. Yes. Position of candles, etc. Just the label changes. I love that. Period. It's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. You can listen. This is going into a mock-up thing, but it's okay. Go into Canva, create your mock-up, and create copies. If you have the frame, and you know what I mean by the frame, that's that thing that looks like it's blue and green, and it's like the picture, and it goes on the top of the jar. That's going to, that's where you put your label. You just drag and drop your label there. Create a couple. You create the candle, the initial one, right? And then you make copies of that same thing. So it'll be in the same, like Miss Sheila from VA was saying, it'll be in the same position, and all you're doing is switching out the labels. All you're doing is dragging and dropping labels. Listen, you got 12 candles in your collection, make 12 copies of that same image, and then you just switch out the picture with your new label. And if you want to go even further than that and you want the background to change, honey, all you got to do is go into Canva background generator, take out the background, and put in a new background. Boom. You want apples? Put apples. You want pumpkin spice? You want sprinkles, cinnamon all over the place? Well, done. Holiday pictures, done. Yeah, stop overthinking, y'all. Stop overthinking. It could be easier. It can be easier. Okay? Sign me up, okay? I'm with you. Thank you. Yes. Let's get it. Let's go. Those labels on Amazon you told me about are a game changer. Y'all gonna listen to me one day. One day. Let me tell y'all something. Those labels, Chantel, aren't they? Listen. You could pull them off. I don't have anything in front of me so I could show y'all. Where's my candle? I don't have it in front of me. We're gonna do another class. I think I need to do a class a week. You could peel. I don't have anything in front of me. I used to have it on top of this bottle, but I took it off. But you could peel the label off as many times. Sometimes when we lining up our label, sometimes it's crooked, and then we gotta take it off, and then when you peel it off, the label gets all crackety, and then you try to lay it back down, but it looks all cracked and nasty, and it don't look good anymore. Now you gotta peel it off and put a new label on. This label that we use, you could peel it up as many times as you want, and it still stick just as good. The corners are not sticking up. It don't look crispity and crackety. It look good. It looks good. All right, I do that all the time. Listen, I only use Avery for I only use Avery now for labels I can't print on my own, which isn't often. Ideogram is a game changer too. Yes, it is. Listen, I showed y'all how to edit the misspelled words. When you're generating, for those people who like to use AI, y'all can stop putting those misspelled words on your stuff because you think that you got to be stuck with that thing. You can edit that. Will the labels show up as curved? Yes. Okay, so if you create the mock-up itself, they will. right? You have to be able to create the mock-up and it will curve. And you also, there's some other things that you can do. I shared some platforms that you can use and it will curve the label for you. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Mine looked flat, not realistic. I missed your class. I got you, Miss Kim. Depending on your wax cure time and delivery time, my wax doesn't require a long cure time, so I keep a few stock. Oh, okay. This is about keeping what's in stock. I keep a few in stock. Yes, busy times, I'll up it. Got you. Nikki, you remind me of a friend who used to say, "Hear me when I tell you." Listen, when I give it to y'all need to be writing on things down because I be giving some good stuff. I be giving some good stuff. Crispity crackety. Yes. That's what the label is. Be crispity and crackety. You can't do that with Avery labels. You can't do that with Avery labels. They get all crazy looking after you peel them off. I had so many issues. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I don't know what do we have. I'm gonna do another class. And definitely get y'all in gear so that you can get ready. Get ready. Even Christina, you made your labels on using AI, right? And when you use your labels and you want to, there's a thing I know on Canva. Let me see how much time we have. Okay, so maybe tomorrow I'll show you. But on Canva, there used to be a thing where you could create your own mock-up. Miss Anita showed me this because I was overlooking it, but we had to go into it a certain way. And you can create your own mock-up, and then it'll give you the label the way it should be. So that's how I created the. Remember when I created the labels on I created the label actually for you, Miss Kim. It was the hummingbird, and those labels ended up curving. I wanted to see if I created the mock-up of the jar itself or the bottle, if I was able to make the label curve, and it did. So yes, and yes. Listen, you better take Nikki classes. Let me tell y'all. To see what people are doing out here and to see what y'all get, you really don't walk away with anything that you can actually use. I don't get why AI always changes up the words. Makes no sense because it doesn't read the words right? It doesn't read the words right. And there's certain times it blurs it. I don't know why, but it's fingers. It's fingers and text. That teeth are usually the problem. Don't talk about remixing images. What labels? The label that we were putting on your candles. The labels that we was putting on your candles. For candles, I will make candles based on demand. If my analytics tell me a certain scent or certain scents are in demand, I will make more based on that. Sounds good. Sounds good. So since we don't have much time, we only got down to, because I ended up going off. Y'all know how I go off on my tangent. So I went off. But we only got to number 3 is prep your content. And so again, I went off on that tangent to say that you don't have to wait until you have the thing in order for you to go on ahead and start creating. You can start creating now. And maybe, I don't know, maybe tomorrow we'll come on and I'll show you exactly how to batch create, or maybe, no, I'll put that in the class. Y'all sign up for my class, y'all be in the class, and then it'll just be dedicated just to creating the mock-ups. And I'm only going to do one because I do have it in my 3-day intensive. So if anybody is interested in taking my AI class, if you're interested in taking my AI class, not if you took it already, because if you took it already, I do this thing, and it's only I don't know why I do it. No, I do know why. Because I know sometimes you may have missed something. So if you've taken my AI class, I always give you the opportunity to sit in on the next one that I do, because you may have missed something. Maybe I'm teaching something a little different. And so I always give you the opportunity to sit in on a class. But if you missed my AI class, my 3-day intensive, and you would like to take it, put AI in the chat. Put AI in the chat. And this is where I teach you how to create your mock-ups. This is how I teach you how to create your mock-ups, your stock images, change their locations, make them move, and what else do I teach? I think that's it. And designing. And designing. So you can design something that looks unique and doesn't look like anybody else's. Let me see. Good to know. I was putting too much pressure on myself thinking I had to make a ton. Yeah, nope. Nope. Yes, ma'am. AI for labels. Yes. But Nikki for my images. Them images was dope, right, Christina? Right? I agree with Chantel. Don't miss the next class. I saw some shameful AI-ish yesterday that somebody posted in their story. I had to shut my computer off. Listen, Miss Kim don't be playing. No people be getting on Miss Kim's nerves with the AI. She be like, Listen, if you're going to use AI, it's worth using AI right. If you're going to learn how to do something, don't learn just because for the sake of saying it's out there and I could do it. No, if you're gonna do that, you might as well put the effort into doing it right. Why are you putting the effort into it and doing it wrong? You might as well learn how to actually do this thing so it could serve you. Right? I'm just saying. I need a refresher. I'm having issues with putting clothes on my model, going from crop to going regular t-shirts, for example. Send me a message, Big Meech. Send me a message. Is the replay still available in the group? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's available to you forever. It's available to you forever, so you can go back and watch it. And also, I did a bonus class as well for the video. So yeah, that's up there too. All right, y'all. So again, I think I'm going to do something. I got to check with the girls and see. Chantel, do we have anything for Friday? This Friday? Oh wait, my sister's birthday is the 13th. Well, maybe it'll be early anyway. So sorry, y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media. I am Bubble Babes, BABEZ, University everywhere. Follow me on all social media. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I need y'all to subscribe. Remember, 30K in 30 days. So subscribe. Turn on your notifications bell to be notified. I don't even know if it's right there, but I'm pointing, right? Turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. If you want my Q4 holiday business readiness checklist, I am going to do a post today and I am going to have you comment the word checklist, and then I will be sending you the PDF so that you can just print this thing out and you can just make sure that you did all of the things. I'm also going to show you, I think we're going to do the mock-up thing so that you can create the content so y'all can stop waiting. Y'all can stop waiting. We need to grab this money. We need to, right? Times are getting tough. We need to grab it. Let me see what I'm missing in the chat. I knew that was your comment, Miss Kim, as I was listening to Nikki read it. Some of these AI posts are so out of hand. Listen, again, if you're going to do it right. If you're going to put the effort into doing it wrong, you might as well do it right. Today was great. Thank you so much, Sheila from VA. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. You do the same. Yes, all up in your waxes on Friday. Okay, so it won't be on Friday. It won't be this Friday. And if I do it on Friday, it'll be early, but I will keep you all posted. I will do a class and maybe I'll do a replay. But I am building my school platform, so a lot of my videos are going to live there so that you can do what you need to do so you can get your AI together and get your plan and your strategy together. So with that being said, y'all, I appreciate y'all so much for rocking with me today. And your girl is back. All right. And I will see you all tomorrow. Can we get a list going? again for when people are going live. Yes. So if anybody is going live, well, Big Meech, if you come on tomorrow, make sure you remind me so we can live list. So we can post it. I should put like some kind of a calendar in the Facebook group, and then you can just put your name in there, and then people could just see it. I don't know if that's a thing, but it sounds like it could be. I don't know if it's a thing, but it sounds like it could be a thing, right? With that being said, y'all, thank you so much for rocking with me. I will see you all tomorrow, God willing. And I think I may be going live because I created some Halloween notebooks. So I may be going live. I ain't even put my other notebooks up, girl. I got to do better. I got to do better. I will talk to you all later. Bye, y'all.